just walking down this path in the woods, and I came out in this amazing space. Quite magical. So I am full, especially being on stage here. I have been watered by this whole event, and my water table has risen to about here. I don't know if some of you are experiencing this phenomenon, and I'm spilling and spilling. It's a good feeling. But one of the things that I love about this event is the holding of complexity, and the fact that there are a lot of pressing issues out there and a lot of scary ones and a lot of amazing solutions as well, and that all of those are being held. And so I wrote this song for fear, something that we all experience and are working with and fighting against on a daily basis sometimes. And it shows up in all different ways, sometimes with rational fears and irrational ones, but I decided to have a conversation with it. Oh, fear, how you rattle around in my head. Can't seem to stop considering all the things in this world that I dread. Oh, fear, how I love to entertain you. Come in for a cup of tea and leave me full of anxiety. Sometimes you are a mountain lion, poised and ready to strike. Other days a tidal wave, rolling and tumbling with all of your might. And other days your fire's burning, and sometimes you're the dark. But I fear I'm never losing you. Oh, fear, all I have to fear is you, I'm told. Through times of deep uncertainty, you are brash and you are bold. Oh, fear, quiet the mind, steady the breath. When the world is pressing on you, sometimes you lurk around the corner, waiting to strike and attack. Other days you're famine, and sometimes a car crash. Some days your age and loneliness, and other days you are in love. But I fear I'm never losing you. You're the specter haunting the halls of the mind. Stealthily you're creeping, suffocating like a vine. To the child who is hungry, to the family that's war torn. You're the salt in the wounds. You come in oh so many forms. When scarcity is squeezing like it seeks the last bit of your breath. Don't forget your power. Transformation comes from death. And to a heart that's courageous, to a spirit that is strong, we won't believe the propaganda. No, we won't be strung along. You keep your distance. Oh. Oh, fear, all I have to fear is you, I'm told. Through times of deep uncertainty, you are brash, you are bold. Oh, fear, quiet the mind, steady the breath. When the world is pressing on you, and I fear I'm never losing you. Thank you. Thanks so much. So this has been an exciting year. It's great to see so many people using music as an incredible resource and a tool in their communities, especially here in New Bedford. I've been really, really inspired by what I've heard and seen. This has been an exciting year for me. I co-founded the Transcendence Project, which is an entity, not quite an organization yet, but an entity that is using music intentionally to create communities locally and globally, and use it as the medium to foster community. And so this year, thanks. So this summer was our first project, and we collaborated with Seeds of Peace. If you don't know Seeds of Peace, check them out. They're doing amazing work. And we brought 35 artists from 9 countries in conflict in the Middle East, South Asia, the US, to come together and talk about the role of the arts in peace work. It was incredibly, incredibly powerful. So I'm honored to be able to do some of this work. And the Transcendence Project came from some time that I spent in Brazil working with an artist and activist there named Claudio Miranda. And the butterflies and the hummingbirds were these metaphors for the incredible amount of resilience that I experienced there in the favela. And despite the challenges, there was so much exuberance and love and creativity and generosity. And the butterflies and the hummingbirds became the metaphor for which I've carried back and began the Transcendence Project. So this is the song that has become kind of the theme song for our project. It's called Beija-Flor, hummingbird, which is flower kisser. Oh, Beija-Flor, you transcend, and no one can take the levity which you defend. So few believed that you'd ever fly. Now no one can take the gravity which you defy. Where houses stack like dominoes and alleys know the secrets that no one else knows. And thick in the air, competing with the sun, hangs a cloud of despair. The city swells and swallows you whole, but you won't be eaten alive. It's not your time to go. Just like a kite, you transcend when the wind gusts. Sway and bend. The harder it blows, the higher you go. Just like a kite, you transcend, taking matters in your own hands, standing in the face of so many fears. People say can't be done, undoing what's been done through all of those years. But what you perceive will be revealed when you follow the path inside that only you feel. Oh. Oh, Beija-Flor que transcende, ninguém rouba la veza que defende. Descerá que não podia rorar, ninguém desvia a gravidade que tomar. O beija-flor que transcende, contemplar enverga y você balança quando mais sopra no alto flutua como uma pepa no como uma pepa